For Petroleum Resources, Ekperikpe Ekpo launched a free cooking gas cylinder distribution initiatives in Lagos State, targeting approximately 300 women. This is part of the broader government effort to provide 1 million homes with clean cooking solutions by 2030, as provided by President Bola Tinubu. The initiatives encourage the transition from firewood, kerosene, and charcoal to LPG, emphasizing its safety and environmental benefit. Ekpo assured that the government is working to reduce gas price and urged the women not to sell the cylinders. The secretary to the government of the Federation, George Akume, highlighted the health and environmental risks of using firewood. The initiative aims to distribute 225,000 cylinders annually until 2030, with the program expanding to Akwa Ibom next. First of all, I will say congratulations to the beneficiaries of this gas cylinder. Let me say that this is a good initiative because of the environmental hazard of using kerosene and charcoal and also firewood to cook. But I am wondering at this regime where natural gas is very expensive. Even those that do have cylinder already can't even afford gas anymore because how much the price has skyrocketed. And the Lagos government is saying that this is a good initiative to share cylinder. Mr. Samuel, are they going to be giving them gas too?
I think the report said, the minister said that they're also going to be getting gas at reduced price. But I did not see any picture of the cylinder.
But where are they going to get the one that they will sell at a reduced price
that
Nigerians can afford?
If I've seen these persons whom they gave these gas cylinders to, we are going to get gas at reduced price. So I looked for the picture, because when they go to the gas station, how will the man or the person attendant there know that this is federal government cylinder? Maybe
they're going to have a tag on it.
You see, we have a situation that is very ugly here. He just asked the question, what about the cost of the gas?
But first of all, yeah, that was me trying to wrap around my brain around this. For you, will you say that this is a good initiative?
No, it's not. Let me explain. A government is supposed to evolve solutions to problems, such that the life of the people are affected positively, not just for today, but continuously. We have, from my point of view, what I see, the Tinubu government is working with a perverted mindset. They look at us as beggars. They don't have any consciousness of leadership as a matter of solving problems and taking care of issues. They are giving cylinders. There was this comment about rice. Now it's cylinders. Is it that there is no better arrangement that can totally and completely revamp the gas situation so that everybody can go and get gas easily? You have given 300 women cylinders in Lagos State. How many women are in Lagos State? You want to give 250 families, whatever, in 2030. Are you planning for next election? You are telling us 2030 now, so that when 2027 comes, we want to vote for you for gas cylinder. So it is not, for me, the way I look at it. It is just this, what I call this dash politics of the Tinubu regime. They don't sit down to think of problems that will, solutions that will solve problems. They feel that it's like when a baby cries, take bread, take biscuits, take chewing gum. That's what they're doing with us. They have not sat down to look at the issues as to say, let us do this for the total effect. Let us do this for the effect that will last. But they just get up and just do things because they feel that they are better than us. They feel they are confident in their wealth, like Akpabio told us, we should go and protest. They were eating with themselves there. So when something happens, they just plan, okay, let us dash them this. Let us dash them this. That does not solve national problems. It does not solve economic problems. There are people who, I think, there are people who are used to the corruption that is in dashing. So they want to continue with it. If somebody makes a complaint, dash him bread. If he makes a complaint, dash him rice. He makes a complaint, if, okay, maybe he shouldn't even complain, give him gas. But how many Nigerians are you going to give gas cylinders? And when you give them the gas cylinder, what about the gas itself? That is increasing every day.
But you said they've said it, that they're going to be giving them gas at the reduced rates.
That's what I said. How would they know now? When the owners of these cylinders go to the gas station, are they going to tell them, this is federal government cylinder?
Don't you think it's going to be customized?
I don't know. So I looked for the picture, they didn't see.
You didn't see?
And there was no picture.
Okay.
But even then, even then, when they go to the gas station, is the attendant going to give them at a lower price than others because it's a federal government cylinder?
That is what I wanted to ask. Maybe if you go with a particular cylinder, they will give you at a reduction price.
What is the economics in that? So that they now tell us again that they are, what they call it now? They are paying money for subsidizing gas for those cylinders, because the person who has the gas cylinder has paid for the gas at a certain amount of money and is working to get what he needs to get for the day. So when you bring a federal government gas cylinder and he gives to you at 75% or even 50%, who's going to pay for the balance? Are we going to say that every gas cylinder, every of the cylinders that they take to the filling station, give us a record, the federal government will pay you the balance? They just know that they are selling rice.
So it's really complicated for you.
The
whole stuff is confusing.
I think I've said before that before they do things, before anybody does something, you must think about it. We're talking about a national thing. Nigeria and as a country, Nigerians as a people. You don't just get up and do something and then you think that because you have done this, we will hail you. I don't think so. I think they just started another problem. Because you've given it to 300 people. What about the rest of the Nigerians? Well, what about the cost of the gas after you give them cylinder?
According to them, they said they will keep producing until they completely get rid
Do we have a federal government gas cylinder?
30. But let's look at this. We know that Nigerians protested for their grievances of of what they need, the grassroots demand, and not just giving them food. Do you think that if governments come up with, oh, this person is complaining, let's give them a bag of rice, let's give them this. If Nigerians made up their mind that no matter what the federal or the state government or whosoever brings their way, they are going to turn it down, don't you think they are going to do the needful? Because if they come up with an initiative of giving bags of rice, Nigerians jump on it. They come up with an initiative of giving 10,000, Nigerians jump on it. They come up with giving 2 cups of gari, Nigerians queue up for it. Don't you think that is a reason the government feels that Nigerians want food, so they will continue to use poverty as a weapon to deal with Nigerians?
You're right. That's what I'm saying. They have this dash politics, you know, they want to keep dashing, but they're not looking at the problem to solve it.
Then what about the people collecting the dash things?
You see, when you are drowning, every floating thing that you see, you want to hold on to. That's what I think is happening. Because, you see, this thing we're talking about has been on for a long time. Some people have accused us, Nigerians, that we deceive ourselves. We say we endure. We say nothing they shake us. But that's because we are teaching ourselves to accept the ugly. We are training our minds to accept the unacceptable. And when you are doing that, the daily facts of life will keep challenging it. And that's why when we are saying we are enduring, but we are hungry, and somebody brings 3 cups of rice, we run for it. Because the fact of the hunger cannot be pushed down because you want to look, I'm tough. You are hungry, you are hungry.
So Nigerians are hungry. Is that it?
Nigerians have been hungry for a long time. And when they are hungry, they don't even have the money to buy the food. If the food, they even find it. So we have a situation where I'm thinking the government should be doing more of holistic considerations. As a people, look, somebody has to be in government. At any point in time, everybody cannot be in government. I'm not saying that I know everything, but you see, when you sit down to take care of issues, you think about it. What do we do about this? What do you do about that? So that when you start to do, you don't raise more problems. This gas cylinder thing will raise more problems. You will see.
All right. The Lagos State Minister came up with an initiative of sharing gas cylinder to the masses, and so far they've given 300 gas cylinder that's free, and they said they're going to also make sure they work in a way that those with this cylinder will be able to afford gas at the subsidized price. What do you think about these initiatives? Is this what Nigerians want? Is this the way forward? And if it is not what Nigerians want, why do they go ahead to stretch their hands as every little gift that is given to them? Is this not an indication to the government, to the people at the top, that indeed we can actually buy these people with a pinch of salt? You can drop the comments on the comment box. The next story for today is from Plateau State.